Hello everyone, and this is Mary back, and welcome back to my YouTube channel. And so finally I became a US citizen and received American flag. So reason why I make the video clip and PowerPoint file to tell and to demonstrate about my citizenship pathway to have everybody have a good reparation and pass the interview easily. Because I live in Dallas, Texas, and my N400 form process I checked on Google is about 11 and 12 months, but fortunately my time of N400 process only 8 months. And here is the case history brief. Here I received USCIS received my form N400 and sent me a receipt notice on 16 May 2021, and I received the schedule biometric and I attend the biometric form. After 2 days I was scheduled an interview too fast, you see, and on 27 October I attended the interview and I passed successfully because I had my N400 with the name change, so my ceremony is longer a little bit. I must have wait longer a little bit until 21 January. I attended the ceremony and I officially became a US citizenship. And for the next slide, I will go to the details what we need to repair for the biometric, for the N400 filing, for the interview and auth ceremony. As I mentioned before, I live in Dallas, Texas, so you should pay attention to the day you became a lawful permanent resident, and mine was on August 13, 2016. So after 5 years, my anniversary day was on August 13, 2021, but I found my N400 form in May 16, 2021. It's the 90-day rules here, and if you want to make sure the day you can submit early, you can check this link here, or you can search Google USCIS early filing calculator. And because this is maybe you guys, I don't know the day your anniversary. For example, my month 13 and 20, so the earliest accepted filing day is May 15, 2021, because my case is 5 years permanent resident. For the case of 3 years if you are married to US citizen. Here, and please don't submit sooner, more than 90 days before your anniversary, because they can deny your form. When you submit and file, you must pay $725, and if they deny your form, you will lose. Maybe you may lose that money, and you need to repay the money. So I don't want it, we don't want it, right? So pay attention about the date. And if you want to file early, make sure during 5 years you did not live outside or travel outside the US for more than 6 months. If you travel more than 6 months, I think this calculator is not working for you. Please pay attention to that. If you want to file USCIS early, make sure you are not traveling outside more than 6 months, because I travel outside less than 6 months, so I can use this tool and file sooner. But I want to make sure the day I file is 16, not 15, May in 2021. And I have mentioned the fee to $725, $725 for the fee of 800 form. And for after you submit the form, they will send you a receipt number, because I found online, so I can log into my SAS account, and maybe they will send us the mail paper later after a week, and you can go to this website and tracking your case status about every day, every week. Make sure you check, you tracking your status. You track your status, because maybe you will miss the time and the day. They will send you the letter for the biometric interview or other else. So we make sure to check it every day. Here the receipt number, we see IOE and the number after it. So after filing the N400 form, we will after 2 weeks. Mine is after 4 months. I received online biometric appointment letter on August 30, 2021, and my biometric appointment was in September, the date on 2021. And in a biometric appointment, they will take your fingerprint, do the background check, and take a photo. Please wear formal outfits and be on time. Make sure 30 minutes early. And because during the pandemic, they don't allow us to come early before 30 minutes. Make sure 30 minutes only. Yeah, because the pandemic, they don't allow a lot of people come to their office and prepare the green card and appointment letter. And I highlight here is the most important. You can bring a social security card, driver license, government ID, and maybe your country passport, because I'm Vietnamese, so I bring a Vietnamese passport on that day. And appointment letter we need to fill at home. It's about the name, height, or weight. It's easy. For color of hair, color of eye, make sure to fill it at home. If you don't fill it at home, when you come into the office, they will force you to fill it. I don't want to waste time, so make sure we don't want to waste time too. Make sure you fill it at home before coming to the biometric appointment. So after we attend the biometric appointment, we need to practice learning 100 civic questions and 400 form for the interview. And I recommend you should to bring out your N400 form. I recommend you to do that. And for the website, I have the English version for 100 civic questions you to learn here, and I have version of Vietnamese, but this is
one branch of
the English, so I recommend you to learn in English here. And I attach this link under our video, under the video, so please check. And here the writing and reading in English version. I recommend you to learn English version. And here N400 I have not done yet, so I recommend you to watch video of Miss Jackie to practice the mock interview citizenship.
Let's start.
Yeah.
Truth.
After she asks a question, we can practice to answer. Okay. So for the citizenship interview, I received the online interview appointment 2 days after my biometric. It's about September 22, only 2 days. I received the letter after my biometric appointment. And my interview appointment is on October 27 in Irving, Texas, local office, and the time 8:25 a.m. During the interview, we must answer 6 out of 10 civic questions, and they will go through and found that form, and we need to pass the reading a question and writing the answer. During the interview, we must prepare a ring card and appointment letter. I highlight 2 of them here, and we need to pay attention to it. And a social security card, government ID, your passport, your country passport, because I'm Vietnamese, so I brought the Vietnamese passport. And I recommend you to bring the income tax transcript. Maybe the officer asked to look for it, so make sure you bring it. But the most important is the ring card, and appointment letter is the most important thing you should bring when you attend the citizenship interview. During the interview, we must wear formal. We should wear formal outfits and be on time, because 30 minutes early, as I mentioned in the biometric. During the pandemic, they don't allow lot of people in the office, so we can go in early in 30 minutes. If you go early more than 30, they don't allow you to come, maybe because the pandemic. If no pandemic, I think everything is okay. So for the interview, they asked me 6 questions, and I pass easily, so they don't ask more. If you get wrong for 1 or 2 questions, they will ask more, but the maximum of the question only 10. If we answer only 5, right, only 5 out of the question, we fail for this part. And for the question, I remember 6 questions here, but everyone, they will have others. They will ask 6 different questions, so don't just listen to my video and learn only these 6 questions. Okay, for the first question, there are 4 amendments to the Constitution about who can vote. Describe one of them. Citizen 18 and older can vote. Number 2, the idea self-government. The first 3 words. What are we the people? Number 3, what is the name of the Vice President? Kamala Harris. Who vetoes bill? The President. What is the political party of President now? Democratic Party. And why does the flag have 50 stars? Answer easily, because there are 50 states. So I passed my civic question. And then for the writing and reading, they asked me to read the question, what do we have to pay to the government? And I must write down, we have to pay taxes on the iPad. Easily. I think the maximum of this part 3 times. If you write wrong or read wrong for the first time, you can do the second or third, but I don't know, because I passed for the first time for the reading and writing part. And for the N400, this is some of my Vietnamese, they failed this part, because when they listening, have you ever, they didn't understand what was mean, so they answer wrong. Or when then the US CIS officer asked, are you joining in US Army? And they answer yes, but really they were not in US Army, so they failed. This is the reason why you need to pay attention to the question and understand what they really ask. So the reason why I recommend you to bring out your N400 form to study at home before to attend the interview. I have 7 questions. I think you need to pay attention. For number 2, they will ask, are you a terrorist? I answer no. Are you a prostitute? I answer no. What is your religion? My religion is Catholic. Are you forcing someone to practice your religion? I answer no. Number 6, are you forcing someone not to practice their other religions such as Buddhism, Muslim, or etc.? I answer no. And for the question number 7, the CIS officer will ask us, do you really understand what does it mean? For example, what are weapons? I answer, weapon means things that kill or harm people. Very simple like that. Don't just talk someone too long. They already tell the meaning too long because we don't have time for it. Just something simple. Yeah. And take it easy. I think so. Don't take it complicated. And finally, I passed the naturalization interview, and they gave me that naturalization interview results. And because I request the name change, so I received my online ceremony appointment after 2 months of my interview. It wait a little bit longer because they need to arrange the time with the church. When during the ceremony, if we have name change on our application, you need to attend the oath with the judge. And because during we visit the pandemic, the judge appear on the screen at the USCIS office. And the oath ceremony appointment is at 11 a.m. On January 21st, 2022 at Irving facility, Texas. And we need to prepare a green card and appointment letter when we need to fill information at home because we don't want to waste time when we come here. And make sure I think recommend to bring social security, your driver license, government ID, and your country passport. And we must wear formal outfits and be on time, 30 minutes early. And during the oath ceremony, they don't allow us to use camera. For the check-in before oath ceremony, we need to answer on the paper. We need to answer 8 questions on the paper of appointment letter. For the question number 1, number 2, and number 4, if in your interview, if you marry, widow, or divorce, we need to inform the USCIS before we attend ceremony, and they will make change in our certificate. Especially if we change the last name like your husband, we need to inform them. For number 2, since interview, have you travel outside the state? I not travel, so I did not travel, so I answer no. But I recommend you not to travel at this time and wait until after you receive the U.S. citizenship and become a U.S. citizen. You can travel, but after the interview, no. I recommend you know because this is the pandemic. It's not good for you to travel. Since your interview, have you committed any crime offense or which you have not been arrested? No. Since your interview, have you been arrested, cited, charged, indicted, convicted, fined, imprisoned for breaking or violating any law or ordinance, including traffic violation? Answer no. But if you have any traffic violation ticket and you paid already, you need to be honest and tell them you have a traffic violation ticket. And don't tell lies. If you have the traffic violation, you must be honest. This is all of my recommendation because I did not have any traffic violation ticket, so I answered no. But other case, I recommend to be honest. So question number 5, since your interview, have you tried become associate, connect with any organization in any way, including Communist Party, terrorist group, or totalitarian organization? No. Number 6, since your interview, have you deserted, claim exemption, or been separated or distracted from military service? No. Since your interview, has there any change your willingness to be armed on behalf of United States? We answer no because we never change our willingness to be armed, right? No, we need to answer no. So in your interview, have you practiced polygamy, receive income from illegal gambling, traffic control substance, give phone testimony to obtain immigration benefit, or been arbitrary? We need to answer no. It is in the check-in back before we attend our ceremony. Then we need to fill the answer at home on the paper appointment letter. And during the ceremony, before of the ceremony, they will ask us to return the green card. And because we become a U.S. citizen, we are no longer permanent resident, so we must return the green card to the USCIS. And after we receive the naturalization certificate, we must check on information such as name, date of birth, height, marital status, and alien number. The alien number in the green card is the same with the alien number on the naturalization certificate. And if you have the name change, you need to check the petition of name change from the court. The USIC will give us the copy of petition of name change if we have the name change, and check carefully before we leave in, and contact USCIS as soon as possible if any change need. Please when we go home and we check again and then we need to come back. No, I don't recommend it. We should check it in the USCIS after the ceremony, and don't go home if we don't check anything carefully. Yeah. And here my picture when I attend the USCIS ceremony. I only took a picture outside because inside they don't allow it during the serious ceremony. Okay, here's the picture, and make sure you check all information for your name, your date of birth, your marital status, your sex, your alien number carefully before we leave in. Things we need to do after becoming a US citizen. We need to apply a US passport. In the folder they gave us, they will instruct us how to apply US passport. And if you have the name change, I recommend you to update social security record to have your name change on social security and your status, because when we become a US citizen, our status in the social security not permanent resident. If some other people know they don't have name change, they should update too, because when they get older, when they become 65, we need to receive benefit, and the benefit of permanent resident is different to the benefit of US citizen. So this is important to update the social security record and wait at least 10 days after the ceremony and register to vote. It's the honor to vote in the United States, for when we become a US citizen. Okay, and that's it for my citizenship pathway, and I wish you confidence and success in the US citizenship interview. Always be patient and always prepare very carefully before the interview and all ceremony for all the process of N400 form. And goodbye and good luck.